Hi everybody, welcome to Deb's Way, and I'm Deb. And you're in our formal living room today, looking out to the formal dining room, and you can see on the table there that I've started taking down the Christmas decorations. Finally, yes, I'm taking it one stage at a time and doing it slowly, but the outdoor Christmas decorations have been taken apart and stored away for another year. I'm just really slow at taking down the indoor decorations, but I've got the tree down. Here, I'll show you. The tree is down, and I'm going to leave the lights on it and try and store it that way. And then I have the decorations over here on the little love seat that I need to box up yet and get stored away. But I'm out here today in the formal living room to show you what was in that cardboard box underneath the tree and the little black gray box thing that we got. We got this for Christmas, for the household, for us. I would say every year for Christmas we try to do something special for, getting something in the house or, for us to use personally, something like that. And this year we bought something that we have been looking for a couple of years. We've looked at some gas-operated or, gas-run devices, but William didn't like the idea of having the gas stored on the premises, like in the garage, or just having as much gas on hand that you would need to keep this thing running for a couple of days or weeks, type of thing. And basically for our area right now, we want something like this because of the hurricane season. It's very necessary here in this area down south in Florida. In the hurricane season, when it hits, sometimes you're without power for, could be a couple of hours, could be a couple of days. I haven't seen it go for a couple of weeks, but William has. But that was several years ago too. But anyway, every hurricane season, especially when there's a hurricane coming close to shore, people raid the stores like Home Depot and Lowe's and any type of store like that. They raid those stores for any type of home supplies that they can get, generators, flashlights, batteries, everything like that, lanterns. We do have a supply box yet of goods that we can use: candles, flashlights, batteries, any battery operated like radios, lanterns, things like that. We have a supply of those on hand. And every hurricane season I go through and check that box and see if I need to, add some new stuff to it or get rid of some old stuff that's not good anymore and replace it. Well, this year, after many years of searching, we did decide on a generator to get. It is a battery. It's called an EcoFlowDelta battery. I believe it's 1300 watts. It's an EcoFlowDelta1300. I'm not sure of the wattage on it, but I think the 1300 refers to that information. I am just reading the manual now, learning things about it. William watched a video on how to hook things up to it. It has several USB ports. It has a charging port. You can also plug this into your car battery to charge it up. Solar battery or solar panels if you have them, and that's what was in that other box. It's a solar panel of 2 panels, a solar unit to plug into this power charger. This is all new to me, so I may be talking Greek or sounding like I'm talking Greek because I am to me, but I'll learn it. I will learn how to use this. We already did plug in our cell phones after charging up the battery pack. We plugged in our cell phones to fully charge and it worked fine. So we figured, okay, fine. You can also plug in it has a 220 outlet. So William made sure that we could plug in like a refrigerator freezer unit to it. And yes, that takes a lot of juice from it, but hey, that's what we have it for. If we go out of power for a day or two, we can at least use that and hopefully keep things good in the refrigerator freezer. And also power lights if we need it, but we have battery operated ones, so we don't really have to you know, rely on that. If it's summertime, we can plug a fan into the charger unit. And I think it's going to become very useful once we learn how to work everything with it and, you know, get it fully functional when we need it. I've even told William that it is charged up fully now. I'd like to plug something into it and run it until it, you know, drains the power, and then charge it up a little bit more to keep using it this way every so often, not to just rely on it in case we do have a storm where the power's knocked out. We need to use it like every couple months and drain it down a little bit, not just store it away somewhere and then expect it to work when we pull it out to use it, you know. So anyway, William also bought a long utility power cord, which would go from like the refrigerator, freezer in the kitchen to the power base, the charging station, a little distance from that, even if we had to hook up the solar panel and have that sticking outdoors to charge it up, because you can charge things as the unit is charging itself. I think it's going to work out really well in our household. So let me just show you what it looks like. It's 30 pounds. I can lift it, so it's not too unbearable. It looks easy enough for me to set up the solar power. So I don't know why I keep saying solar power. To set up the solar panels, you know, to attach it with the charging cables that comes with it. So I think we're going to get a lot of use out of this. So anyway, let me show you what the base unit itself looks like. All right. Well, this is the power cable that William got. I mean, that's quite a hefty power cable. Utility cable that will be used to power the refrigerator probably, and anything big like that we need. But this is the EcoFlowDelta1300, and let me drop you down a little bit more. Let's see if you can see charging areas here. This is where you actually charge the unit itself. Move my glasses out of the way here. Turn it over. And some USB ports here. And that's the on switch, on-off switch here. I'll power it up because it does have power. See? It has 99% power left. Oh, nope, I'm wrong. It has 99 hours and it's 88% charged, but it will charge for 99 hours at this point, depending on what you plug into it, of course. But anyway, and it was fully charged just after Christmas time. We charged our cell phones. So yeah, I expect it to drain, you know, the power out of it. So we do have to keep it used, keep it charged up and use it every so often, definitely. But those are the connections. And then the solar panel is in the packet right behind there, right there. I haven't pulled them out of there yet. I have to read on how to work them, where to attach it on here, how to charge things up. But it's going to be fun learning how to work this. I'm not a master of this by any means. And this is what the unit looks like from the side. But it's a pretty good size. Like I said, it's 30 pounds. But this is what we're going to have for a backup. For, you know, when our power goes out. And right now, with what they're saying anyway on the news about a blackout, this might get used real soon, you know. But otherwise, we've got it on hand to use for hurricane power outages. And if we happen to go traveling somewhere where we might need to have a, you know, hookup of our own, we've got it. So yes, we're thinking this will come in very handy, very useful. Very useful. Anyway, that's what's going on here today. I'm just kind of organizing the Christmas goodies to be put away for another year and going through the manual for this Eco or EcoFlow Delta, EF Delta is what it's called. Yeah, we're thinking that we're very fortunate that we found a unit like this, that we don't have to worry about getting gas to run it, that we've got the solar panels to stick out, you know, which, I mean, yeah, sure, we have cloudy days and everything, but for the most part, it's pretty doggone sunny down here in Florida. So the solar panel will come in very handy in keeping this thing charged up too. But other than that, not too much is going on around here these days. Pretty quiet, actually. We're just kind of taking care of business as we need to, staying home as we need to yet, and checking into getting the COVID-19 shots, the vaccinations. You may as well be safeguarded. I mean, I remember years ago getting the polio it wasn't a vaccination for me at the time. The vaccine itself was put on sugar cubes, and I remember as a family, we all went to the neighborhood high school, and this was back when I lived in Kansas yet. I mean, I think I was under 10 years old, maybe 8, something like that. And as a family unit, we went into the high school, and it was packed. It was very packed there. And from what I remember, yes, my parents filled out the paperwork and everything. They got a shot. And I believe my older brother got the shot as well. And my younger brother and I, we got the vaccine put on sugar cubes. That's how we got it. And we had to go back. I think it was a series of like three different times that we had to go back and get a booster on the vaccine. But that was for polio back in, what, the late 50s? Yeah. I was just a kid then. I mean, very young. So, and I remember that very, very well. Right now in Florida, they're doing the vaccinations in stages. The first stage is for emergency workers, that type of personnel, hospital, you know, law enforcement, that sort of thing. And then stage 2 would be people over the age of 75, especially if they have a health issue. And that would be William's case. And then stage 3, the last one supposedly, would be anyone over the age of 65 with health issues as well. And I would be in that stage. So just waiting for the vaccination to roll out so that I can go get it as well. And then we'll feel that we are doing what we can, doing more, you know, to be protected against this horrible, horrible virus. You know, so many of our friends out there in the homestead community have come down with the virus. Not everybody has the same symptoms. Not everybody is as sick as the other person. Some people have it and they're not even sick at all. Other people have so many different issues to deal with because of everything coming on from this virus. So anyway, it needs to be cleared up. And so, yeah, we'll do it. We'll take the vaccination. We'll do our part in helping to get us over this problem. But anyway, outside of that, we're just having a very quiet time at home usually, doing things at home. I got to get busy working on hobbies, you know, sewing or crafts or something to keep me busy. Watching TV all day kind of gets boring real fast. But anyway, we can't go shopping anymore. Not really, not like I used to. But you make do, right? That's what you have to do. Anyway, I hope you're all having a good one out there, as good as you can have. Take care, stay well, stay warm, especially out in the south that's getting snowstorms that they haven't experienced in quite a while. I don't want to say if ever, because I think they probably have in their past history had a freaky storm, but anyway, they are suffering a major snowstorm these days. We have been having cold temperatures, but today was rather nice. But other than that, you all take care out there. I'll be talking to you again real soon. But for right now, it's going to be bye.